Air travel safety has made leaps and bounds in the last few decades. However, in recent months, more planes than ever have come back to the ground, and not in the cool normal way. So what's causing this sudden uptick of plane crashes? And more importantly, what can I do about it?
For millions of years, man has dreamed of flying amongst the birds. But cavemen were really stupid and nobody figured it out until like 100 years ago when the Wright brothers decided to invent airplanes. Fast forward 50 years and air travel was all the rage. You had Pan Am, in-flight movies, and guys could cheat on their wives without it being a big deal. Air travel was here and it was here to stay. Fast forward 50 more years and things are going great.
Not really. The 90s were a tumultuous time in America. O.J. Simpson tried putting on a tiny glove and the nation was still reeling from the death of Nelson Mandela. But they had one thing to cling to: safe and convenient air travel. Not really.
September 11th, 2001. A day that many people only remember as the worst day. And most people remember as 9/11. Terrorists from the extremist militant group Al-Qaeda hijacked United Airlines Flight 93 and crashed it into a field somewhere. The FCC put their foot down, knowing that something needed to be done to prevent a tragedy like this from happening again. And the TSA was born. Much to the chagrin of normal people, but to the reverse chagrin of people with foot fetishes.
For a time, taking off your shoes and sometimes taking your laptop out of your bag, but not all the time, was enough to keep airlines safe. Plane hijackings were over. But in recent months, something even more alarming has started happening. Planes are crashing themselves. In 2025 alone, over several airplanes have tragically and unexpectedly crashed. Experts are torn as to what's causing this, so I decided to sit down with one and get the scoop for myself.
So, you're a pilot, right?
I think he misheard me.
It was clear that my pilot friend didn't have the answers I was looking for, so I'll need to get into the mind of a pilot myself. And if you want to get the experience of being a pilot from the comfort of your own home, there's only one thing to do. It quickly became clear that the biggest issue plaguing air travel safety is the constant threat of snipers and dogfights, though I'm told that's only a quirk in my flight simulation software.
Now that I know everything there is to know about being a pilot, I feel more equipped than ever to get to the root of the issue. I want answers, and I'm going straight to the horse's mouth to get them. The FCC.
After reaching out, the FCC responded and politely explained that they are not the airplane guys, and that I was confusing them with the FAA. So I reached out to them instead. They never responded, so I went to the third best option.
Hello, how can I help you today?
Hey, how's it going? I don't know if you've seen, but the last couple months, a lot of planes have been crashing, like way more than usual the last few years. I just wanted to know, like, what's going to be done about that, if anything.
I just wanted to say, like, are they gonna like get AI involved in this? Because everything's getting AI involved in it nowadays.
That's a consideration.
Not straight away.
Okay.
They need to build their confidence up with it yet.
She couldn't have been more clear. AI will solve the air travel crisis. With that in mind, I spared no expense in tracking down the most cutting-edge AI tool available today.
Hello, I think you should make a video to inspire the FAA to make air travel safer, etc., etc.
Of course. A video reaching out to the hearts of the FAA, spurring them into action to make air travel safer. It would need to be poignant, well-articulated, and a third word that means good. Ready to make a difference, I turned on my camera.
This is a message to the FAA. The things that have been going on lately have been, quite frankly, unacceptable, and they've been really horrible. And I'm making a call to you to put a stop to it, to institute some more safety regulations, and to make some big, important, sweeping changes that will right the ship and stop all of the awful airline accidents that have been happening lately.
Do you think that something like that would be an effective tool in kind of moving the needle toward like some sweeping changes for safety in airlines?
Not straight away. It would need to be like, there used to be like this campaign that went on like TikTok a while ago that it was when people wanted to put all their feed as red so they put everything as red.
Okay.
And it was like a protest thing. So it wasn't just one person. It was like on that particular day, everybody put their thing as red. And like when Mr. Beast did the whole like Team C's thing, where he
Yeah.
got all the YouTubers to like put something out on a specific day, it would have to be something like that to really push the needle.
Though I was disappointed, deep down, I knew she was right. My voice alone just wasn't enough. If I wanted the FAA to listen to me, I need to be part of a group, a choir of voices, singing, begging for airlines to be safer. If only there was a group that the FAA was already willing to listen to, one that has already made air travel safer in the past.
This is a message for the FAA. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. أنا متدرب عند القاعدة. بدنا نشكركم على الشغل اللي عملتوه مؤخرا. بصراحة كان خلل كبير إنه سبب الفوضى. بس الآن تعملها خليكم كاملين. مرة تانية إذا ضليتوا تخربوا الأمر راح نكون كتير مبسوطين. إحنا القاعدة. سترى على العالم ويلا تشيفز. أوسع إحنا منهب بات ماهومز. يلا دير بالك حيلك وما سلام. Now armed with a silver bullet, I sent the new and improved video to the FAA. I also CC'd the FCC on the email, just for good measure. And the psychic, too.
Well, safe to say this whole airplane thing is done and dusted.
Open up, Homeland Security.
Must be my adoring fans, if you'll pardon me. Ooh, is that a taste?
Wow, this guy's apartment is lovely. He's probably had sex with a ton of beautiful women in here.